Hi everyone, it's Tag Tuesday. Woohoo! So, I showed on Saturday, I've got a new little series, Snippet Saturday, because I was making a snippet roll, and I showed the little bag of goodies I got from a lady that was just old antique stuff. And she chucked in a tin of just old buttons. She said, I don't know what's in there, I haven't sorted through it, but just have this big tin about that size. As I was going through, look what I found. So I thought I would put that on my tag this week. And how good is that? Gosh, I know it's upside down because it's supposed to, is it? Yeah, isn't it? Oh, it's supposed to go like that. It folds over, doesn't it? See, we didn't have to do this. But I've always wanted to use one. So I decided, so it's, right, for Anne, it's French knots, bullion knots and pistol stitch. So I am going to do some bullion knots over here. Maybe my needle's a bit long. Didn't think about that. Bit hard to work around this metal bit, but I want to do actually relatively long or different size ones. There we go. Give it a wriggle. So how is everybody? How's everyone going? Oh, I like that. I've got a few of them now. I should have counted, shouldn't I? I didn't count. Right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Maybe that's how much it was. We'll soon find out. If not, don't get caught. It's getting caught. Don't get caught there. All right. Let's see. Right, that was 18. I think maybe that's a bit more than I did last time. I don't mind if it's a looser one. There we go. I wanted to use a flower one and to use thread that matched the background, and I wanted to make a smaller one that's on the edge so we could still, because of French knots and everything, they always remind me of flowers. So I wanted to do that. All right. That's working out how I was thinking. Let's do 15. 12, 14, 15. Yeah, definitely 18 was a bit big. I don't mind it being a bit floppy though. It's a different size, just a different sort of style. Okay. French knots. I did want to do some through this bit. This is a bit thicker, so it might be a little bit harder. Do 5. Maybe I'll do an even bigger one up here. And looser. Alright, so I've done 5 and tight, 5 and a bit looser, and then I've done 7 and a bit looser, and I'm going to just pop back in the middle of that one. Oh, I'm going to re-thread my needle. It's a bit short. I'm going to test out the way Sonia Steptoe does her threading. See how that works. Right, Sonia. It worked. There you go. Thank you. And I'm going to come back up in this one and just tack that one down just a little bit because it's a little bit bobbly. I think actually it's called a different French knot when it's like that and you come up through the middle. I'm pretty sure Rachel's done one of those and I've forgotten what it was called. Oops. Things fallen off the table. How's everyone's cats going? Thanks for the feedback, everyone. I had so many comments about the cats. Including, I've forgotten your name, but the lady that I think said she had 9 or something. Like 9 cats. Wow. Because my cat's got IBS and she's so annoying, like with her constant meowing for food. I can't imagine what it would be like to have 9 cats. Anyway, this isn't the cat week. Last week was the cat week. Right. Bullion knot, French knots, pistol stitch. I've been considering, I've been thinking about, I'll do some more, but when I stick it down, I've been thinking about having the pistol stitch coming off onto the card, which I really like the idea of here. Just trying to think if I'm going to actually make this yeah, I think I'll feel like I haven't done enough if I do that there, so I'm going to do a couple more French knots here. Just maybe some little ones. Oh, that one pulled tight before it was ready. Actually, I wonder if I can recreate that, because I like that. It's almost like a daisy chain. Pull that. Probably can't, of course. My goodness. They're called happy accidents. I love them. Happy accidents are good. I mean, do you ever think, I just sometimes wonder, how did someone learn how to make a bullion knot? Like, did they just go, what would happen if? And that's kind of, I guess, my premise a lot of the time. What would happen if I did this? Oh, these are cute. Right, so I definitely want to come off the page, as it were, off the tag. With this pink. So what else? Probably maybe need a little bit of green. All right. need a more woody green, maybe. I like that better. What's this one? Oh yeah, that one. That's already got just 2 strands, or 2 or 3. Okay. So what is this week about? I love sort of coming up with something for the week that makes sense to me. All right, so it's Pistil stitch, French knot, bullion knot. So you could say it's a knotty week, but it's kind of, Pistil stitch isn't really known to be a knot. It's got a knot at the end though, hasn't it? So it is knotty week, perhaps. So what's knotty about your week? I don't know that I can make sense of this one today. Let me just put that in there so that's not flopping around. All right. Let's get that. Right. I just put a little bit of, I've got one sitting around. I've got some little squares. This material, which is very see-through and very gridded, I just put a little strip of that there, and I got that from Emmy's shop on Etsy, which is Lots of Lace. I know I mention it a lot because she's 5 minutes around the corner, so it's very handy. And I just got a packet of little this sort of size, about 100 of them, and so they're quite handy. Right, let's get that out of the way. I made this green way too long. I'll make a long one there. I was using fluffy. Oh, that was a very loose one. Happy accident again. So let's make this happy accident day. You know what? I'm going to just make everything an accident today, and I'm just going to come over there. There. How's that? Because it was looking a little bit too literal, wasn't it? Like stems of grass. That's better. Let's see if I can work out how to somehow make that not so loose, so it's not flopping around so much, because I'm pretty sure that'll just get caught on things. Okay, here we go. Let's go up there. Now, is there a variation on Pistil stitch, I wonder? Remember if anyone's been watching me for a while, remember when I first started and I kept thinking it was piston stitch? Oh dear. Yep. And I just couldn't get it. I just could not remember it, and I just took ages to learn it. So if anyone here is watching that's like new to embroidery, just if there's any mistakes, don't worry about it, because you can know that I've made them all already. Oh, why did I get a knot in my thing? I don't want that. That's not what we want. That was not what I wanted. So pistil as in the stamens on a flower. Pistils. Let's get this. Whoops, probably went off. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Just going to tie that off so as it's not dangling. Just loosely. That's better. I think I'm just going to work my way kind of up this side. This is such a good project. Thanks, Anne. It's really enjoyable being able to. It is true. Anne didn't want to do the be so stressed about, you know, once a day or whatever. But having one once a week has been really great. And I'm just now starting to get my head around all the other things I've got to do. So the name change happened finally. Been thinking about that for a while, but now I've got most of the days to myself again. I can really start to think about things. I've been thinking about all the other things I like doing. So the Snippet Saturdays become a thing. That's going to be fun. And I know this week what I want to do is some collage masterboards, because I haven't done any collage for a little while, so that'll be fun. Okay. Right, so it does take a little while. So I am going to be back after I've done a bit more, and I'll glue it on. When I've done a bit more, I'll glue it on, and then I will do what I want to do, which is the things off the edge. I might do a few more bullion knots, but this is where we're at, and I'll be back. Okay, here we have it. I've done a lot more. Just move that light. Done a lot more pistol stitch along here, more bullion knots, and filled this area up with French knots, and then this is what I wanted to just come out of here through the backing card. Just take some pistol stitches right out there. Like that. French knots. right there. You always have to be careful with the card that you're not piercing it in the same spot too many times. Put my glasses on, that'll help always. So I went to the post office and I was posting out an order. Someone had bought something and she wanted me to read the fine type and see where I had to sign. And then she looked at me and she said, "You didn't bring your glasses, did you?" And I said, "No." I thought, oh, I've only been in a couple of times to post my orders and she's already remembering me as that woman without her glasses. My brother and sister-in-law have a little joke with me too, that they need their glasses on the little thing around their neck. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I'm going to do, I've got some pink too. It's not very long, but I can probably get one from the middle of the pink as well. Right there. A bit more fiddly than I thought it was going to be. Maybe one more. Okay, just see how far that one will go. If I can get it right up there. Okay. Going to cast that off before it gets too short and becomes unravelled. Okay. Maybe I've still got a bit of the length of this green, so I think I'm going to take that out. Another one right up. There. You're probably not seeing it very well. I'm probably a bit all over the place, but there you go. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have a little bit less, so I got a creative sort of, I quite like Pistil stitch being on a creative line. I think it looks like little sunbursts, doesn't it? There we go. Okay, we need to have one coming down there. I think I'd like a little bit more pink, so I'll cast this one off. Just do it up here in that bit. It's always a lot easier to thread when it's just been cut, but if you've been fiddling around with it, it just gets a bit harder. Maybe that's just me. Who knows? Alright, so I think the pink to come a bit more. A little bit more here. Oh dear, just keeps getting caught on the card. Oh dear. Right, a bit more there. Actually, I think it needs to be a bigger knot there. And in terms of that, might do a French knot there to make it a bit more visual. You can see that a bit better. Maybe one more from there, down through that gap there. Yep, I like that. And one down there. Now I'm aware it's coming over the top of that bit. Okay. Don't know what happened with that. It really got a bit tangled on the back, didn't it? Alright, I'm going to cast all that off and I'll just knot into that as well. Come here. I don't know, must have just got caught at the back. There, okay. Alright, so I think I'm done for today. So this is tag 8, and that was fun. I love it. I like the. I was so glad I got that little suspender thing, and I'm enjoying layering things like either Y stitch or fly stitch or herringbone stitch or even pistol stitch over each other. So there you go. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.